Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Bench to Bold. I'm Marnie,
And I'm Alisa.
and thank you for joining us. So, today we're taking control of the show. And what does that mean? That means that you're going to get to know a little bit more about me little- and Alisa. And that's it. So, just the two of us talking. All right.
I
So,
love it.
Alisa, some questions. What is your favorite flower?
Tulip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Is
I
there a
it,
reason why?
no, I just love tulips. I think they're beautiful. They come in many colors.
Okay.
So I'm a tulip fan. I know a lot of people are love roses, but if someone's going to send me flower, if my husband's going to give me flowers, I'd love some tulips. There's some beautiful colors. My favorite color of the tulip is the peach one. It's
Okay.
gorgeous. I
Oh,
just think
that's
they're a very unique, pretty flower.
they are. And I've heard that if you okay, well, so I heard that with a tulip that you're supposed to uh put a little pinhole at the top of this of the right where the tulip neck is. Have you heard about this?
No.
So if you take a pin and you put a little pinhole at the top, it's supposed to let some of the air out and it keeps them fresher longer with the tulips.
Okay.
So some, tulip knowledge.
Tulip knowledge.
Um I think that although it's not really a flower, but I love orchids. So I think that, I mean, it
Do,
is a
do
flower.
you have a green thumb?
No,
Me either.
no.
I love it when people send me plants.
Yeah.
I just got one for my birthday in February and it's dead already. Like I literally can't, and it's not an orchid. It's an African violet.
Okay.
And have you ever had African violets?
No.
Okay, so I don't have a green thumb. It's
Okay.
dead.
Yeah. We had a babysitter, Olinda, and she was incredible. I mean, like literally, I could bring leaves to her and she would resuscitate them and, make them and bring them back to life. Olinda was great. She had and I never paid attention to see how she was doing it, but I do think that she's talked to them. I think that there is some real, understanding of like talking to your
I've
plants
heard that.
and, making sure that they're feeling good and that people, that do that, I think that's a nice thing. I'm going to start talking to my plants, see if that brings them back
I've
to
tried talking to the plants. I've tried watering them. I feel like I overwater them,
that most
and they
people
don't
do.
get a lot of light
Yes.
where they're at now. Now in the new house, I specifically wanted a sink with a beautiful window that I can look out and I can have my flowers to get the sunlight, and I
Okay.
feel like that might help. So I'm going to
Yes.
try it.
Okay.
But I feel like I oversaturate them.
I think most people do. There's a company called Easy Plant that literally has like a reservoir. You open it up and you fill it up once a month and then you close it back up and then it will kind of self water. And I've done pretty well
Okay.
with those.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
I'm not a plant person, but
uh,
yes, tulips.
yeah.
Tulips are my flower. What
All right.
about you? What's your
Well, I mean,
favorite
I
flower?
I like orchids. I like peonies as a flower. I love peonies, Casablanca lilies because they smell so
I was
good.
gonna say I like things that smell good too.
Yeah, lilies of the
Paper
valley.
whites. Have you ever smelled paper
Yeah,
whites?
those are delicious
Oh
too.
my gosh. And Pottery Barn makes a paper white candle.
I bet it's
It's
great.
it is.
Yeah.
It's great.
So I like things that have like a nice smell. I mean, roses are good, but usually roses from a florist are not roses like English garden roses. Like if I was
True.
gonna, choose I'd be like, I want an English garden rose
Right.
because and I think silver roses are the ones that are the most fragrant.
Okay.
Yes. Out of all the roses, the silver
Yeah,
roses.
I don't know a lot about flowers or plants. Tulips my favorite flower.
Yeah.
But I don't know a lot.
There's,
Because I can't do it. I don't have a green thumb. I mean,
yeah.
lilies die in my house. The nice thing about lilies
Mhm.
is you can water them and they come back to life almost immediately.
Yeah. And I think hydrangeas too. I think that like that's how it
Peace
is.
lilies.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think with hydrangeas, but I do love fresh flowers. My mom was really into fresh flowers, and
Yeah.
so,
So
uh,
there's a company
yeah.
that I met. I did a Pilates event a couple weeks ago. I've done two so far at Rolls Royce of Charlotte, Rolls Royce and McLaren of Charlotte, and they invited me for this fabulous event. And the last one was last month, and they had a flower bar, and so these wonderful ladies, and I literally can't think of the name of them, but I asked them, do you do this do you have a monthly service that you bring these beautiful flowers to people's homes? And
Mhm.
they were like, yes, we can do it weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. And I said, sign me up.
Yep.
When the new house is done, I want fresh flowers in my house. At least every other week,
Oh, yeah.
because they make you feel good,
I know, and they are
and
I
they look good,
definitely
and they
they look
smell
good.
good.
They look good and they smell good, and, yeah, I agree. That's,
It's
nice
nice. It's a
nice
nice
thing,
touch.
and when they're well done, they last a long time.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. And there's a guy. His name is Jeff, and you probably know his last name because he's renowned. He does the flowers in hotels,
Yeah, the
like at
Four Seasons in Los
the
Angeles.
Breakers
Yeah.
in Florida,
Mhm.
in Palm Beach. And I can't think of his last name, but oh my gosh,
I
so
know.
nice to walk into a hotel and see that beautiful. And they change them out, while most of the time while you're there.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, flowers are a nice touch.
Yeah, and some hotels, they know that
They
that's really an important part of their,
Yes.
uh, of their hotel budget, their lobby.
Yes, the
Because
flowers.
it's just the presentation. My
Mhm.
grandfather would say, "Presentation is everything," and, he's right. I mean, not ev I mean, I would say almost everything. If you have no substance, then the presentation is gonna be kind of thin and flimsy, but if you, it certainly helps having good
It does.
presentation for sure.
Yes, I
Yes. All
agree.
right. So, chocolate over like gummy or like, would you prefer like a chocolate candy over a gummy type of candy?
Okay, if someone knows me, they know me that I'm a Fireball, Laffy Taffy, and Tootsie Roll girl.
Okay.
That's my thing. Now, I'll take chocolate all day long,
Hmm.
but Tootsie Rolls make me so happy. In fact, we order Fireballs monthly to our house. I think Randy and I both. I've broken 2 teeth on Fireballs,
Okay.
once when I was in Spain. Luckily, it was on the tail end of my trip to
Right.
come home because it was a bad break to one of my back teeth because I don't suck on them. I chew them. I chomp on them.
But I mean, but wouldn't that's hard to do?
Yeah, it's
I
very hard to
mean,
do. That's why my tooth
yeah.
broke twice. The
Okay.
dentist is like, okay, we gotta have an intervention here.
Right.
Right? Because you
From the
have a
fireballs.
tooth now that you have to put a crown on because you've broken it twice and we can't fix it without a crown. So,
What about this? I used to like Big Red chewing gum.
oh, I
Do
love
you remember
anything.
that?
Yes,
Okay.
anything
I
cinnamon.
liked
Did you
Big
ever,
Red.
speaking of that, did you ever make cinnamon toothpicks?
No, but I mean, I know they used to sell them at like gas stations
Well,
and
I
stuff,
used to
right?
sell them at school.
Okay.
Like in intermediate school in
Uh-huh.
5th and 6th grade, we would make toothpicks, package them up, and sell them
Okay.
to people at school
That
because,
yeah,
yeah, cinnamon Big Red gum was
right. I loved
huge
Big
back
Red
then. Yeah,
gum. It was good.
yeah.
It didn't hold its flavor very
It
long,
does
but,
not. You have to put
uh,
multiples in and
yeah,
then
a
spit it
lot.
out and put some
Yes, and
more.
start over, but it was
Yes.
good. I also liked Freshen Up. Remember Freshen Up?
Yeah, the
And
juicy that
yes,
come
and
out.
they had a
Do
cinnamon
they still
one.
make that?
I don't know, probably not, but I mean, my mom was not like a huge gum chewer, but I have visuals of her like chewing the mint Freshen Up, having it in the
Oh,
car,
so good.
and yeah, hearing
That's
it
probably,
crack.
like, toxic now,
Yeah,
that's
the
probably why they don't make it anymore.
I know,
Yeah.
Bubblicious and Bubble Yum. Those were my favorites.
So,
Yeah.
are you a chocolate or
I'm a
a
chocolate person. I mean, I would go like with a I don't like I don't like gummy worms. I like a Swedish fish. Like I just like that texture more than the gummy worm. I would have it like I like a Swedish fish, that texture, but I'm team chocolate all day.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I'm not gonna turn it down.
yeah, I would prefer chocolate to
Now,
this gummy
do you
things.
prefer dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Well, now dark, but when I was younger, it was like milk chocolate, like a Cadbury Easter egg was,
Gosh, speaking of,
yeah, that
coming
was,
right up.
but I did like Peeps too. I mean, I guess I liked all sugar, but I still do.
Yeah,
But
I'm an addict.
I loved the Peeps and I loved the Cadbury cream eggs like around Easter time. Those
Now,
were,
are
yeah,
you a candy corn girl?
yeah, I love candy
Oh,
corn.
good.
Yeah.
Me too.
I like the Indian
Oof.
corn or whatever with the
With the
chocolate.
caramel and the
Yeah.
chocolate.
Well, because the Indian corn has like the extra layer on it with the chocolate part of
Yes.
it.
Well, they got smart. They started making different flavors
Yeah.
like that,
So
and
I
just a
like,
bag of the Indian mix.
yeah, I like that. And I liked the pumpkins also.
I love the pumpkins.
The pumpkins. I don't know what like it's
It's
just what
straight
sugar
sugar,
and water,
corn syrup.
currants. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
good.
it's not good for you, but it's good.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so flowers and candy, I feel like those are like two really important things to know. Um, let's see
What
here.
about cookies or cake?
Oh, well, I like it. I never met a cookie I didn't like, Alisa. Come on. Come on.
If it has coconut in it, I can't do it.
No, I do like
Mm-mm.
coconut. I
I
like
hate coconut.
yeah,
I know you like
I
coconut.
like coconut. I like coconut. I like chocolate. I like things out of a box. I'm fine with
I've
it.
never been a coconut. Now, it's the texture for me.
Okay, coconut.
So if it's like coconut flavor, I
Right.
can do it.
Okay.
But if it's coconut cake or coconut cream pie,
Right.
I'm not the texture of this. It's stringy and it's just I don't know. It's like watercress. I don't like watercress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what about so you would not have a watercress tea sandwich?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. So maybe they could put coconut on a lot of things and watercress and yeah, I would
You
maybe
wouldn't.
it would decrease my caloric intake.
Right. Well,
Um,
watercress is pretty I feel like you don't hear people having watercress
they
like
put
a
it in
lot.
salads a lot, I feel like.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah.
They make at this horse show that we used to go to growing up, the big Devon horse show. It's huge, Devon horse show and country fair. It's like 10 days long. And they're famous for their tea sandwiches. And so they've got different tea sandwich flavors. One of them, which is when I was first introduced, I guess, to watercress as a young girl, was a but it's water. I think they make it it's either cream cheese with watercress,
Mhm.
it's similar to a cucumber tea
Mhm.
sandwich, but they put
That's what I was gonna say,
yeah.
similar to that.
So, but they do have watercress, sandwiches. So,
Not a fan.
all right, we won't get you those or the
No.
coconut cake
No
there.
coconut.
No, but they do have good fudge.
Like Almond Joys.
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
I feel like that's the only candy bar they should make, so I would not be enticed to get a candy bar.
Well, sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, right?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, they don't have that slogan anymore, I don't think. But yeah, no, I liked an almond joy. It wasn't necessarily my first choosing, but I didn't turn it away. I liked a Heath bar and a Score bar. Those two,
Anything toffee
yeah,
or caramel.
were
I feel like my go-to candy bar is Zero Bar. Have you ever had a Zero Bar with the nugget and the
no.
caramel? And they even make a white chocolate one.
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, so good. It's like in the silver with blue writing. I feel like you could only find them they're so old school. I feel like you can only find them at like the massed general store where they
Okay.
have all the old
Oh, the
candy.
old yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, where they have that.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I feel like I've seen it, but I don't think I've ever had
Yeah,
one.
it's good.
But it'll be on okay, so, um, like, who out of anybody let's just say, I mean, of course, living or not living, and we're gonna take family out of it because, who would you wanna have a meal with? Anybody in the world. Who would you be interested or
Madonna.
okay, Madonna. And
Yeah.
why Madonna?
Hands down. Well, I mean, I grew up in the Madonna era, the
Huh.
borderline.
Yeah.
I wanted to be Madonna.
Okay.
Yeah. And I still love Madonna.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just iconic, right?
Yeah, she
She
is.
was my Taylor Swift
Oh, yeah,
growing up.
that's,
That was Madonna. I mean, you and I are very similar in age and so Madonna, the Cyndi Lauper day. I wasn't really I like Cyndi Lauper's music, but I was a Madonna fan.
yeah, I prefer I mean, I mean, I think that I mean, Cyndi Lauper was really a different kind of artist
She
than
was
Madonna, so, they,
much more eclectic.
yeah, more eclectic, and I think that we all, and I think Madonna just presented herself,
Mhm.
differently. Obviously, she, did get um a little bit, too much some in certain categories for young kids to really
Right, a
understand.
little vulgarity.
I didn't
Mhm.
really understand even though I was a teenager, some of the stuff that was going on, but now I look on it, I'm like, "Okay," she had a real strong opinion and point of view
She did, and
and,
I feel like she still does.
yeah, and,
But
so
she's beautiful still. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
she's
I mean, she knows how to persuade and be persuasive of the media and also of, you know, the music business, which is, Hollywood. I mean, people, the entertainment business in general, you really have to be a strong animal to survive
yeah.
that world.
Yeah, I feel like that's why we've probably lost some of the great artists like Prince and Michael Jackson and
Yeah.
Whitney Houston, you know,
Yeah. I love
it's
Prince.
yeah.
Yeah. Prince was, I prefer Prince to Michael Jackson,
Me
but,
too.
but I like Michael. But I mean, Prince, I thought was, was
I'm
great.
so sad I never went to a concert.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
went to see, I mean, gosh, um, Purple Rain, the Purple Rain tour.
Yeah.
My friend Nessa and I went to see Prince, and somewhere, I think in Nessa's, one of her old, boxes of junk from our old days, they were selling purple roses. And I think she's got
Wow.
at the concert, I think she's got one of those from the old days. Oh my
So a
gosh.
funny
Yeah.
story about Prince. I was in school at University of North Carolina at Greensboro, and I ran over to the shopping center called Friendly Shopping Center in Greensboro. It was an outdoor shopping center, kind of like Burkdale is here in Charlotte or up at the lake. And I wanted to go in Victoria's Secrets, and it was shut down. There were security guards standing outside, and I thought, are those security guards because there's just been a robbery in here, or what's going on? And then there was a huge white limo out in front, and I was like, that's interesting. Well, I'm very, I'll ask, what's going on in here, and I did, and the security guard was like, Prince is in town, and he's in Victoria's Secrets right now, and he was performing in Greensboro Coliseum
Oh, wow.
that night.
Yeah.
And he was in there
Did you get
shopping.
to see him?
No, yeah, just from a very far
Okay.
distance, they would not let you get near the door.
Mhm.
But I kind of stayed back and kind of wait for him to come out. And yeah, I got to, but it was far, far
Yeah.
away.
I think he was very tiny,
Tiny,
petite, very
very
petite.
petite. Now I've been to Paisley Park. Randy and I used to go to this music festival up there, and we had some free time, and we went to visit Paisley Park. And if you haven't been, you should go. It is fabulous. We
Yeah.
got to go in one of his studios, and only one of them they would allow you to take pictures in. There were only parts of the Paisley Park that they would allow you to take pictures in. So I got some great photos at Paisley Park. But
Yeah.
it was nice to see how some of that stuff, like when he would perform, like on Friday nights, he would open it up and let people come in that lived there, and he would perform for them. They kind of left that untouched, and he had 3 of his cars in there, and all of his outfits were, you know,
Mhm.
placed throughout Paisley Park. It was amazing. But I was a huge Prince fan. What
Yeah.
about you? If you had to sit down with someone, who
Um,
would it be?
Ben Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Benjamin. I mean, part of it is this. I mean, he was such an incredible Renaissance man and so brilliant
yeah.
and an inventor and ahead of his time. And I, love $100 bills. So I
I was
wanted,
gonna say, do you like $100
of
bills?
course, who doesn't? But yeah, Ben Franklin to me, and just, I mean, such an incredible mind, and it would be so fascinating, and certainly, growing up in Philadelphia, obviously, lots of history there,
Mm.
but Ben Franklin, I think, would be somebody that I would love to uh, just listen to him and talk about, the early days of the country, and truly, and he really was. Or I've read a bunch of books about Ben Franklin, and he was the perfect version of Renaissance man, and was very influenced by other countries, and was really understood people and compassion and empathy, and also the arts, and he was funny. So I think that yeah, I would like to have dinner with, or something like that with Ben Franklin.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Boy, if we could go back to those times, right?
Yeah, but just for like a second, because I like the times that we live in now.
Absolutely.
I don't think I would really enjoy living in the Revolutionary War era, but I think that they were incredible patriots.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I,
To have the patriotism
yes,
today.
and yes, as we get closer to our it's crazy, 250th birthday of our country, which is young compared to many other countries, but it's like you go and you think about what was going on, and all the technology. We're sitting here in a podcast studio. I
I
mean,
know. All the
they were I
GPT and
know. I mean,
AI
Ben
and
Franklin created the newspaper.
wow.
I mean, they were writing it out long form, and then he created a way to copy it. And so things like that is just so interesting. And now here we are using
Yeah.
ChatGPT to,
I
you
know.
know,
Did you ever watch the Jetsons?
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I love the
Did you ever lay
Jetsons.
in bed and watch the Jetsons on Saturday morning and
Yeah.
think, yeah, this is so fake?
Yeah.
We are actually living in
I
Jetsons.
know.
I mean, we have cars in Charlotte now that drive
I
themselves,
know.
right?
Yeah. I mean, when we were in San Francisco, I mean, that was,
Yes.
you
They were a
know,
dime a dozen
hmm yep.
when
I
we
mean,
were in
I was
San.
just in
Yeah.
DC, and I saw,
They have them in
uh,
Atlanta, everywhere
yeah,
now. I'm
they're
skeptical on them because they've caused some crashes, but, I'm a little scared to get in one. Are you?
I've been in one
Oh,
actually, but
okay.
in Vegas. But I mean, that's all bets are off, literally in Vegas.
In
So I was like,
Vegas,
all
yeah.
right, whatever. I didn't realize I was getting in. I didn't realize that that was what was happening at the moment because I was probably on my phone, not paying attention. I was like, oh my gosh, we're in a car and
There's
there's no
no
driver.
driver.
Yeah, but it was fine.
Did
It
it
was
feel
just
weird?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
weird. I mean, it's
Like,
counterintuitive
there's no
because
you have no control sitting in the back seat of
right.
anything.
Yeah, but I mean, but there was something kind of nice about it because I was like, okay, this is,
You don't have to talk to anyone or
I,
or answer any questions that a
that's,
crazy Uber driver
uh,
asks you.
yeah. Although I've become friend. I usually try to get a female Uber driver. I don't know why. It just sometimes and they become my friends. So
Yeah.
I have collected Uber
Okay.
drivers all over the United States that and
Marnie, I feel like you could make friends with anyone.
well, probably. But and most of the Uber drivers that I've met, they all do it kind of as their way to support their family. Like, I met this lovely woman and I was like, why are you driving Uber? She was like, oh, my kid plays travel baseball
Mhm.
and this is just an extra way to earn income so that we can pay for that. And then another one, she was like, well, it forces my husband to be home with the kids and I rather be out making some money like on my own time versus, going out and, whatever, doing anything. So I feel like people that are doing those kind of extra jobs, the ones that I've met, they all have a really good purpose to do it.
Mhm.
And but I still think that the self-driving ones are interesting and I
They
don't
are.
yeah.
I
Some
need to at least try it once.
yeah.
It's just
But it is weird. I don't
yeah.
like going over bridges, and so I did not go over a bridge in a self-driving one because that probably would have freaked me out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bridges just I'm not, I don't I'm okay with a tunnel.
Is it because you're scared of heights?
Maybe, I think I
Yeah,
might be a
Randy
little bit
is.
afraid of heights.
Like the bridge in Charleston, going over the
Yeah, I've
bridge.
done that, but
Oh,
I
he
I
hates it.
I cover my eyes. I
Yeah,
don't wanna
him
see
too.
it. Yeah.
I'm like, "How do you fly if you're scared of heights?"
Flying's different. Bridges to me are, and when I lived in Philadelphia and I worked at NFL Films and I lived in Philadelphia and they're in South Jersey, I would have to take there were one of three different bridges every day. You have to go over the water to get to Jersey. And I did not enjoy that. But I did it because we have to do hard things. But
Right.
I did not. I don't like bridges.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's new to me.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
okay with a tunnel, but a bridge, I mean, I'll do it. You know, yeah. Uh, it's not my thing, but you're fine with it. Fine with
Totally
bridges.
fine. I'm not
Okay.
scared of heights, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm scared of heights, but I would prefer but I don't love, um, like, hotel rooms that are really high up.
See, I prefer that.
I don't
I feel like you
like
get the better view.
you do get a good view, but I don't love looking down. I don't love that
Yeah.
look, so much, but, see, I'm starting to get sweaty
So you
thinking
could
about
never
it.
bungee jump.
No, oh gosh, no, no. I mean,
What have you been to the Stratosphere in Vegas?
yeah, I've
Did you
been
do the experience where you go out?
no.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
no, because no, that would be, I don't
Like, Randy
choose
won't get near a glass in the in the Empire State Building. He won't even get near the glass to look down.
what I have done is at the Grand Canyon, and I didn't know that I was doing this, they have, you can go to the top of the Grand Canyon and then you can walk. They have the glass walk where you're literally
You can see.
yeah, and then so it's controlled by the Indian tribe. So, you can't really take any pictures because they don't like that. They like to take pictures and then charge you for the pictures. So I didn't get any pictures, but I did that. And you have to wear booties over your shoes because I don't want to scratch
The glass.
the glass walk. So I did that. But that was I did not know that I was doing that, and but I did it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't choose to torture myself like that anymore. Like I everyday life is torture enough sometimes where
It
I'm
is.
not like,
Yeah, I agree.
I'm just gonna go do something where I have to see heights. So no, I'm not a big fan of heights, but I'm fine flying. Flying's different.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm okay with that. And
Yeah. Some of the other things about flying scare me more than heights.
well, like the
Being
other day I was on a
enclosed in a plane with mentally ill people. That's kind
yeah.
of scary.
Well, that is definitely scary. Yesterday or the other day when I was on the plane, the electrical to plug things in was not working. And so I had said to the flight attendant, I said, "Wait, the elect." She was like, "Let me just clarify. electrical is working. You can't charge your phone like this electrical, the little plugs that they have near the seats, that's not working. But don't worry, the electrical
It's
on the plane is working. Otherwise,
At
we're
least she
not going anywhere.
clarified for you.
Yeah, she did. She
Yeah.
was like, "Okay, don't worry."
I feel
Yeah.
like that happens more often lately, that our devices are not being able to connect and also get charged. I don't know if they're doing it on
I sometimes
purpose.
think it is on
I
purpose.
think so
I
too.
feel like and I'm not a paranoid person, but I sometimes think that,
It's
um,
frustrating.
yeah, that you can't that's like, just, by design, but, you
Just
know
being able to work while you're in flight, it makes the time go by. Even if you're not working and you're just able to surf the internet, it makes
right.
the time go by faster, especially if you have from East Coast to West Coast. It's terrible. It's torture to me to have to fly from here to Vegas and not have any connection for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I mean, remember how we have to, like, read a book or something back in the old
Yeah,
or
and I hate to
magazines.
read a book.
Well, I would,
Ah,
just bring stacks of
yeah.
magazines. That's what I would bring all the magazines, and now they don't even really, no one buys magazines really.
No.
Have you read when was the last time you read? Maybe like at a no, like at a doctor's office or might be like a local like Charlotte
The
magazine or
last time I
something.
looked at a magazine was I loaded up on a bunch of magazines on our plane coming home from Florida in case we did not have Wi-Fi that I could look through interior design. You know how
Okay.
at the FBO, at the
Yeah.
private airport, they'll have those all the magazines with
Mhm.
interior design and all the things, and so that kept me occupied. However, I did learn something. All of the front of the magazines are different, but everything almost inside of each one of them is the same.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
loaded up with 10 books and they were all the same inside.
Well, because I feel like they're mostly ad books
They
now.
are.
It's all I mean, it's always magazines have always been advertising, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. How about your favorite movie? Do you have a favorite movie?
I mean, my all-time favorite movie was Top Gun,
Okay.
and I loved the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fabulous. But you know what? I've never been a TV person. So to have a favorite movie, um, you know, I get interested in movies when I see them, but to think back on like, oh my God, I really loved that movie. No.
Mhm.
Same thing with series. Honestly, I don't know if I've told you this, but I've never watched an episode of Sex in the City or Friends or Seinfeld.
Oh, well, they're good shows. I mean, back again, now we have many other things to kind of, we don't but I remember watching those shows,
Mhm.
certainly Friends and Seinfeld on Thursday
Just
nights
wasn't a
and
TV person.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
What
for
about
me
you?
well, for me being an only child, I definitely TV was like my best friend. I mean,
Well, so I was the only
obviously
child and TV was my best friend, but to like sitcoms or like Facts of
right.
Life or
Oh, yeah, I loved Facts
Alice
of Life.
or
Oh,
The Jeffersons
yeah,
or Andy Griffith, Beverly Hillbillies, MASH.
yeah.
That, yes.
I loved the Brady Bunch and, of course,
The Brady
Bewitched and
Bunch.
I Dream of
Yes.
Jeannie. Those were like my 3 go-tos when I
Yeah.
was growing up, and then I think as I got older, certainly The Facts of Life. I mean, you know, Bill Cosby Show was another one. I mean, I
Yes.
loved The Cosby Show. We all
Yeah.
did,
And then all the things
yeah.
ooh,
So, I
that
mean,
surrounded that. But
but definitely, then more of the 1 hour shows. Like, of course, I loved Dynasty and
oh
Dallas. I
yeah,
mean, those were fun to watch
absolutely. On Friday night.
when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Who Shot JR was like,
Right.
was the thing. And I think for movies, I think, obviously, I would say some of the I mean, of course, The Wedding Singer has to be one of my favorites
Well, you
because,
were in
I'm
it.
in it, but we're going to remove that one from like my favorite list. I like, and I don't really watch a lot of TV, but if it was on, like, of course, like Gone with the Wind, like some of those classic
Classics.
movies that I think are so entertaining and beautiful to watch and tell a great story. I think that those are some great movies. And then there's some more of like, there's a movie that was out and I loved all the John Hughes movies, Pretty in Pink and 16 Candles.
Oh yeah.
Those were kind of age defining
Pretty
things.
Woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was another good
that was
one.
another
Yeah,
good one.
that was a great one.
I
So I
think
don't
lately the series that I can say that really I could binge watch was probably back in 2016, Sons of Anarchy.
oh yeah,
Loved
I've
it.
never watched it.
The
People, yeah.
Ozarks.
Oh yeah, Ozarks
Loved
was
it.
great. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Mhm.
that kinda thing. And then the hunting wives, they coulda left some of the parts out of the hunting wives. I would've been fine with some of that, but, yeah, I think my husband liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what man wouldn't
I'm
like that?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I haven't seen enough of it to know, but I started watching it. You told me to watch it. So I've
yeah,
been,
it's good.
and because they're filming it
And they're filming it all
locally,
over
so
Charlotte.
yeah, that's kind of fun too.
Yeah,
All right, so last question, favorite color?
pink.
Okay. Yeah, I love pink.
Yeah.
I love pink. My mom's favorite color was pink. I would say like I go between like pink and like a teal green blue.
Well, that
Those
looks really good on you because of your eyes.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. So the same with you. So those
Yeah, we
are
have green
my
eyes, so
yes, that
greens
those
and blues, we always get compliments, I feel like, when we
definitely.
have those
Yes.
colors
Try
on.
to,
They're like, "Oh my gosh, your eyes, they look
uh,
so beautiful." I'm like, "Well, it's not my eyes, it's what I'm wearing is making
right.
my eyes look
Well,
beautiful."
it's a combination of all of it,
Yeah.
but yes. All right. So, all right. Well, great. Well, Lisa, I learned some things today, so that was lots of fun.
Yeah, I think we should do this again.
I think so too.
There's a lot to uncover.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more. I had a lot more questions, but we'll wrap it
Save
up
that for
now
another
for
day.
another time. Yes.
Okay.
So, thank you everyone for tuning in and learning a little bit more about me.
And me.
Yes,
Yeah.
and we'll see you next time. Thank you.